Pittsburgh, 1974. A real shithole. Yet from that shithole crawled a band with a mighty sound. A sound described by rock critic Ricky Sarcophagus as jazz for people who can't read. This is the story of Farbon Kiber.
Fix my own damn hat, motherfucker.
This is Lieutenant Porklung, lead vocalist, lyricist, filmmaker, spiritual guidance counselor, and founding member of the band.
I was going to art school in Pittsburgh where I majored in ass painting, and one of my ass models was this guy, Chester Heartburn. One day, he was over getting his ass painted, and he started playing me these tapes he had made. It was these recordings of his parents fighting over these groovy saxophone riffs. And I was like, man, you gotta show these to people. You gotta play these for somebody. And then the crazy sumbitch just took all the tapes and threw them in a trash can and lit them on fire right in front of me. And then that's when I knew I had to work with this guy.
After getting kicked out of school for turning the science building into a boat, Chester and Porklung soon began Farbon Kiber at Cum House.
Cum House is where I lived with my girlfriend, my boyfriend, my girlfriend's girlfriend, my boyfriend's boyfriend, my girlfriend's girlfriend's boyfriend, my boyfriend's boyfriend's girlfriend, and my cousin Jeffy. It was 3 stories of pure stank, baby. And that's where we met Ribbon.
Well, at the time I was dating Lieutenant Porklung's boyfriend's girlfriend's boyfriend's boyfriend, but I was not staying at Cum House. There wasn't any room. I was a mechanical artist, and I had an installation where I would throw wrenches down metal pipes. It would make this really horrible screeching sound, and everyone at Cum House came to see. Porklung fell in love with my sound and asked me to be in the band.
Ribbon is the band's secret weapon. Well, actually, the knife I keep in my pants is the band's secret weapon. But Ribbon's pretty good, too. Before I met her, she was studying piano at Juilliard.
I am classically trained, yes. But knowing which keys to hit got boring, too safe. So I used meditation to forget everything I knew about playing, and now every show I start to relearn and forget right after. It's like I never spent $100,000 on tuition.
She is an improvisational genius. I can't tell you how many times I've been playing a song and then she just fucks the whole thing up with a tasty 19-minute atonal jam.
So I turn it on and I just, nope, fuck, nope, fuck, okay. Fuck!
The group was eventually completed with a 4th member, guitarist Tim Smith.
Hi, I'm Tim. I was working at the car wash when they asked me to join, because I had the guitar. I still work at the car wash. I'm really passionate about being in this band. I really love the music. I really enjoy working with everyone. These people are like my family.
Whenever Tim opens his dopey mouth, I just want him to shut the fuck up. Like, he's a pretty quiet guy, but when he does talk, I just want to smash something. Jeez, I just can't stand him. I don't know why.
The 4 of them started crashing parties. They'd take turns playing a guitar with one string until they were asked to leave. A bold new technique in sonic experimentation. Most people hated it.
I got the shit kicked out of me a few times. Usually by Lieutenant Porklung.
Word got around and people would follow us from party to party. One time we crashed Zeta Phi Kappa's yard kegger And 200 people rolled in. More people came for us than for the beer. So I thought, why not do a real gig?
I'll never forget it. Halloween, 1976. It was after hours in a furniture showroom.
Most of the band was overjoyed to be playing in a building for once. But the commercial nature was too much for one member.
Chester left the band the day of the show. He thought that playing at a venue with a cover charge was selling out.
Chester was a driving creative force in Farbon Kiber, and his departure was an omen of tragedy to come.
He died the next day. Apparently he had a brain tumor the size of a beach ball. Huge surprise.
We broke every piece of furniture in that store and had to immediately make an album to pay for all the damages. It was called We Shouldn't Have Thrown That Couch.
We Shouldn't Have Thrown That Couch became an underground hit, thanks in part to its iconic album cover, The Late Chester Heartburn's Ass.
I think Chester would have liked that. He loved to show off his ass. Just give me a minute.
Chester had a great ass.
Farbon Kiber skyrocketed to the top of the American avant-garde with decades of musical output. 3 breakups, 2 interactive CD-ROMs, a failed ballet, and a revolving cast of bandmates, including a mysterious bass player, Sterling Richmond, a man who has never played live with the band or been photographed.
A lot of people think Sterling isn't real. Not true. He just hasn't been outside in 7 years because he's in prison for mail fraud.
Sterling records his bass parts from his jail cell. I swing by about once a month to pick them up. I really enjoy working with them.
And now, for their latest album, Farbon Kiber have recruited another fresh face. This is Nicky Headphones. He's a 14-year-old deaf-mute drum prodigy.
I know sign language, but Nikki does not.
I really enjoy working with Nicky. That kid is my best friend. I'm trying to teach him everything that I know about groupies. Mainly that we don't have any.
Nicky has risen to great heights for a teenager who communicates only through drumming. He hoped to use his position as an obscure art punk percussionist to inspire other kids, but the message didn't stick. So what's next for the members of Farbon Kiber, America's most beloved noisemakers?
I'm gonna blow up the White House.
Well, my husband owns a diamond mine, so he's brokering deals with the Zimbabwean military right now. I'm just making music, making art, and staying in much nicer hotels than the rest of the band.
I've earned a lot of PTO in the 30 years I've been working at the car wash. And I'll just keep plugging away at the guitar and spending time with my fur babies, Esmeralda and Chancho.
I like to dream. Dreams is just you making a movie with God.